Gorilla Tag has had a lot of updates, of course. And for someone who's been here since the GT3 update, I have a lot to say. So we are going to go back to the oldest versions of Gorilla Tag that I could find on the internet to see how much this game has changed. And we're going to start at the oldest possible version of Gorilla Tag that I could find. This is the pre-alpha version of Gorilla Tag. Wait, yo. Oh wait, what the frick? I'm floating. What the? Yeah, this version is definitely. Hang on. Yeah, so this version is kind of weird with its physics. There's no way that we're getting actually in here. Here's the other one. I really hope that the physics are fixed on this one. They are. Oh, I feel faster. Okay. So I believe that this is the first version of Gorilla Tag to actually have the correct physics. There aren't slippery walls. That's a good sign. Whoa. Gazebo's here. Unable to connect to the internet, please. Yeah. That's normal. That's normal on these older versions, because their playfabs are outdated. At least I think that's the reason. Whoa. City isn't even here. Canyons isn't even here. Wow. Oh my god. There's just like this weird table. And I'm this weird shade of red that you guys are actually going to keep seeing throughout the video, because I think these versions actually update seamlessly. So I'll see you guys in the next step. Alright, I just got the other version of Gorilla Tag. Let's hop in. And also, since these are on top of normal Gorilla Tag... Oh, hey, it actually has the... Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, so I kind of updated past 102, since I guess that wouldn't really do anything. But hey, we have caves now. Okay, they added this thing instead of the weird thing that they had earlier. And hat room! Wait! Hat room! Oh my god, I look so fire. And of course, all of these are unavailable. Yeah. If I could get these versions to work, this is the playable area for the room that you're currently in. But you're unable to connect to the internet, so you really can't do anything. And I really don't like going into caves alone, so I'm just gonna look in there just real fast. Yep, this is caves. I'm not going in the mines. Don't even ask me to. We are about to go into Gorilla Tag 105, but first I just want to check out everything new in Forest. First of all, the physics feel more modern Gorilla Taggy. I don't feel as fast. Now, this is definitely wider than it is in the normal game. Or is it? I don't know. I might be saying stuff a little weird, but this feels wider than it is in the normal game, and it also feels a little bigger. It's definitely bigger than it is in the base game. I think everything's a little bit bigger. But, yep, leaderboard. And yeah, it's just old version, old stuff, old everything. This is actually the oldest version that includes caves, I think. Since, yeah, caves was the first map to get added that kind of like scared people. I want y'all to take a big look at my FPS, because that is going to get worse the more we upgrade our game. Because we are about to go into the modern version of Gorilla Tag after we play 105. And I just want y'all to see how much my FPS drops. Because this is actually an example of how big updates can mess with your headset. Let's go into 105. I actually wanted to take a little detour and do 104 first. So let's see how much changed in 104 to 105. So this is 104. Obviously, not a lot of stuff is different. You know, you still got the hat room, still got the... Whoa, this is like higher quality than the actual game. And then I think... Yeah, I don't think anything important changed. I think this is when mine was added, actually. Yippee. I love going into caves. Like, I know that Gorilla Tag ghosts aren't real, but... Yep, there's mines. I really don't like going in there. I don't know why I don't like going in there, I just don't like going in there. Caves was associated with so many horror videos that I just can't go into that map alone anymore. I don't know why. The Gorilla Code of Conduct. I don't know if that was there. I don't know if there was a hat sign there, but I do know that there was one there. Gorilla Tag is finally starting to take shape, it looks like. But turns out we only have room, name, color, turn, mic, queue, and group, which is really changed here. And I don't think a lot has changed here. But I think in 105 we get the first look at the Canyons map. I'm just waiting to get the notification that downloaded, and I think that's it right there. Yeah, there we go. I'll see y'all in 105. And it's finally time for Gorilla Tag 105. Which I think is one of the biggest updates, I think. Like, in this video. See, look. Yeah, I told y'all. And look, they finally said, like, unable to connect to the internet everywhere. And stuff, but look. Oh, shoot. OG Canyons! Oh, wow, it's bright. Oh, no. I am not used to this. I'm not used to there not being, like, a huge hole cut out here. I can see how people play tag in this map, though. Like, this looks like a fun map to play tag in. Oh, God. Who have you seen? Oh, God. You know, I would end this down here, but I actually think that they added more than just canyons in 105. So I kind of want to see if they added city. It's good to see that the layout hasn't changed much, and it's still hat room. It's in the same spot, but it's still hat room. And I'm still this really ugly red color. I do not know why. So now we're going to go into the most recent version of Gorilla Tag and see how laggy this little bar at the bottom gets. Oh no. Okay, so we got Gorilla Tag, the update downloading, and I think you guys can see that, yeah, this is very different from what we had back then, and I kind of just want to see, like, I kind of just want to see, like, the lag difference. The main reason that I did this was for the lag difference. I'm also going to try doing something called downgraded. I don't know if you can do it, but I want to try downgrading the latest version to the oldest version, which is 101, because I'm not doing pre-alpha, dude. Pre-alpha didn't even work. It was like I couldn't even, like, get my hands off the ground. I don't know what was wrong with that. I know that this video has been done a lot, but like I don't think it's been done to like compare FPSs, because if you've looked at this bar at the bottom, the Quest 2 is going to be dying out pretty soon. I know a lot of people have the Quest 2, but like just look at the like this thing used to run buttery smooth. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's finally time to compare the newest finally time to compare the newest version of Gorilla Tag to the oldest version of Gorilla Tag. Okay, so I should spawn in tutorial, or I'm wrong. Wait, I updated the game, so I should still be like in here, and my color code should be the same. Oh my god! My color code's still like the weird pink red thing. 322. There it is. Okay. Everything seems to be working. Yep, kid. And then look, 322. I have all my cosmetics again. The main thing that I want to test though is actually downgrading my game like properly, because I want to see because we know what Forest looks like, but the only thing that has changed is that Hat Room has become what we all know and love. We all know and love, and some possibly hate. See, just look at those lag spikes though. Well, I guess the update happened seamlessly. I mean, just like look, my turn doesn't even work. And I also think, yeah, look. The fact that all of this carried over into the newest version is actually crazy. But now I want to see what happens if we try to downgrade. Yeah, I'm not joking. We are going to try to downgrade our version of Gorilla Tag to the oldest version of Gorilla Tag, 101. And if my color code even makes it to that version, I doubt the cosmetics will, because City wasn't even there. I highly doubt the cosmetics will make it. And to give it like even a slight chance, I'm gonna do 105. Update. Ah, yeah, because like, man, I thought yeah, that would have been cool though. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was kind of like, something cool on how your FPS changes through every update, and some developers should be a little more mindful about what their games do to the hardware that it was originally on. That was fun. And also, if you want to know how to get your FPS at the bottom of the screen like me, go and download OVR Metrics tool. My friend showed me it, and I've just had it on here ever since because I think it's pretty cool. And Liminality's installed.